1. Some basic concepts of chemistry. The laws of chemical combinations. Here we are going to study about the law of definite proportions. The question is 0.40 gram and 0.75 gram of two samples of the oxide of nickel were found to contain 0.32 gram and 0.60 gram of the metal respectively. Show that these results verify the law of definite proportions. So what is law of definite proportions? Consider the formation of carbon dioxide molecule. It can be formed in the atmosphere by various methods. Carbon dioxide is formed in the atmosphere by respiration, by burning of fuels, and by the reaction of metal carbonates and bicarbonates with acids. Let us examine the formation of carbon dioxide in a quantitative manner. The balanced chemical equation is C plus O2 gives CO2. Here 1 mole of carbon combines with 1 mole of oxygen to form 1 mole of carbon dioxide. 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 gram, 1 mole of oxygen weighs 32 gram, and 1 mole of carbon dioxide weighs 44 gram. Therefore, 12 gram carbon plus 32 gram oxygen gives 44 gram carbon dioxide. Here, the ratio of the masses of carbon and oxygen is 12:32. That means 3:8. So we can conclude that carbon dioxide formed by any of these methods, that is respiration, burning of fuels, reaction of metal carbonates and bicarbonates with acid, only two elements, carbon and oxygen, which are combined in a mass ratio 3:8. Now we can go through the law. The law was proposed by Joseph Proust, and the law says same compounds always contains same elements combined in the same proportion of elements by weight. Now we can discuss about the question given. In the question, two samples of the oxide of nickel are given. Remember, both are samples of oxide of nickel. So it contains nickel and oxygen. In sample 1, the mass of metallic oxide, that means oxide of nickel, is 0.40 gram, and that for sample 2 is 0.75 gram. The masses of metal, that means nickel, in both the samples are given. In the sample 1, the mass of metal, that means nickel, is 0.32 gram, and in sample 2 it is 0.60 gram. So we can calculate the other element, that means oxygen. The mass of oxygen in the sample first is 0.40 minus 0.32, which is equal to 0.08 gram, and in sample 2 it is 0.15 gram. Now we can find the ratio of masses of nickel and oxygen. In sample 1, the ratio is 0.32 is to 0.08, that is equal to 4:1. And in sample 2, 0.60 is to 0.15, which is equal to 4:1. From this, we can conclude that the two samples contain nickel and oxygen in the ratio 4:1. Here, the same compound always contains same elements, and they are combined in the same proportion of elements by weight. Thus, the law is verified. Hope you understand. Thank you. Please subscribe.